Hello, Harley, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to Nita Healing. So I've already blessed and cleansed your space. We're just going to thank the gods and goddesses, angels and archangels for all their love, guidance, and their protection, and to please give us clear, accurate, easy to understand answers today. All right, so I am doing your monthly reading for the month of October. This year is flying by already. I can't believe in a few months it'll be Christmas again. All right, let's see what you got here. All right, so you've got purse. Pay attention to your finances. You may need to pull on the purse strings if you're overspending. Or just, pay attention to what you spend your money on. Try not to spend it on frivolous things or things that are unnecessary. Then you got diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Diamonds are precious. So maybe be on the lookout for that this month. So you may be getting or giving something precious to someone. Or someone is ready to give you that diamond that they've been wanting to give you. Then you got cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. That's funny because I think the last reading that I had, there was a spider that kept walking across my wall. So you got the cobweb. Don't get caught in any sticky situations. Okay. But at the same time, you are being protected from negative things that are around you, or, if people are trying to wish any kind of ill on you, it's basically bouncing off of you and going right back onto them. So they need to be careful what they wish for, right? Because whatever they're wishing on you, it's like you'll end up receiving something good and then they'll end up getting what they wished on you. All right, let's see what the tea is here. What is the tea for Harley for the month of October? Thank you, Spirit. We got stalker, stalking, watching, obsessed. So somebody could be watching your platforms, checking up on you, or just seeing what you're doing. They're being nosy. So, yeah. Somebody is stalking you or looking for you or watching you, or they're just very obsessed over you. We got an impersonator, wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, look like, and copies you. Somebody wants to be you. Or they could be impersonating somebody fake on the phone, trying to get some money out of you or information out of you. They could be impersonating somebody else. But yeah, so this could be somebody that wants to be you too. They could be very jealous of you. Maybe that's why they're stalking you and obsessed with you, because they want to be you. Sorry, honey, you can't be us. You can't be Harley. There's only one Harley in the world. Then you got divination abuser. So this is probably what you're being protected from. Remember when I said if anybody is trying to say anything against you or cast any spells towards you, any negative dark spells, it's bouncing right off of you and going right back onto them because they're abusing their divination. They're abusing their abilities and their powers. They're not using it properly. And Spirit doesn't like that because you are highly protected. So they're making sure that they get what they're trying to give. Ooh, I hate to be them. I would really hate to be them. Yeah, this person that is probably jealous and envious of you is probably trying to wish bad things and you can't wish bad things on us because then you get those bad things because we're powerful people. Okay. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. You need to show the world the real you. Show them who you really are. Show them who you truly are. They're called the water bearer. But it's funny, they're not a water sign. Aquarius is an air sign. They're very smart, highly intelligent. They're humanitarians. Show the world who you really are. Maybe it's time for you to get out in the world and show people what you're made of. The things that you can do, the talents that you have. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We got Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. So you could be traveling, or you could get a new car, or you're looking into getting a new car. So you could get some type of new vehicle if you're in the market for a new vehicle, or you could just be taking a little trip. Maybe, even if it's like a weekend getaway. Or you could just be taking some kind of action here and you will be victorious in the end, right? But it's like you're moving forward. You're taking your thoughts and your feelings and you're putting some action to it in your outer world. And you're being very confident about it and you're very focused on where you need to go and what you need to do next, right? You're not sitting idle. You're like, okay, it's time to move. It's time to get things done. It's time to go, right? All right, Spirit. Oh, this is a blessing in disguise. Number 33. Be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What did I tell you? You're very protected. So whatever's happened, if you've gone through any kind of hardships or if anybody has done anything to you or towards you, it's all happening for a reason. There is a blessing on the other side of it, or a blessing is coming because of it. What will come is far better than you dare to dream. So, yeah, look at all these feathers, angel feathers. You may be coming across some kind of feathers. So, if you see any kind of feathers when you're out walking, just know that that's a message from Spirit, and they're letting you know that something better is on its way. Something better is coming towards you and to you because you deserve it. If you've gone through any kind of hardships or if you've recently lost anything that was devastating, and it could be anything like a job or a relationship or items or a car or a place, it could be anything. But if you lost anything, something better is coming. It's almost like you were being protected and redirected, right? Onto something better. That's what angels do. That's what your spirit guides do for you. Things that are meant for you won't pass you by. They're bringing something better. They're saying just hold on. Hold on. Something better is coming. All right, Spirit. Anything else for Harley? Thank you. A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that the special bond of love can never be broken. I'm sorry if you hear my kitty. She's kind of in heat a little bit. What? Hi, Polly. So this could be about your mom. I know your mom is still here among the living, but this could be like a grandmother as well. So if you were close to your grandmother, she's still around. She could be the one that could be your guardian angel and could be the one that is protecting you and guiding you or trying to send you messages from the other side. That you guys still have a special bond here. that it won't ever be broken. Okay, and then for your chakra cards, you've got the root chakra and you've got the solar plexus here. So this is about stability and security and your self-esteem. So your security and your stability could have been thrown off, you know, if you, like I said, if you lost a job or a position or anything like that, or if you lost any type of finances, you know, this could make you have some kind of fearful or anxious, you know, feelings, right? Because you could be feeling a little bit financially unstable, you know, or maybe you've been feeling a little bit ungrounded. But it's okay because you're going to get it back together, right? And you're going to get it running again. Your root chakra will start opening up and being spinning again, right? In your whole chakra alignment here. You soon will be feeling safe and secure. And I feel like that's this new thing, this new blessing that's coming for you. So you can feel safe and secure and centered and grounded again with the root. With the self-esteem here, with the solar plexus, you know, I mean, if we are struggling financially, it does put, you know, some sort of type of like gives us some kind of like low self-esteem. I know I've been on the job market as well, and it's like the more time I spend at home and not at a job, the more like down and sad and, you know, low self-esteem that I get. But you got to be careful how you talk to yourself, okay? So pay attention to the things that you're saying to yourself because you wouldn't let anybody else say those things to you. You would be like, yeah, wait a minute. How dare you say that to me, right? So don't allow yourself to say those things to yourself, right? You need to be confident in everything that you do and talk positively about yourself, right? Bring back your personal power. Take control of yourself again. Take control of your life and your self esteem, right? Give yourself a lot of self love and self healing. Okay, now we are going to begin with the tarot. All right, Spirit. Ooh, they're already flying out. Oh, look at that. You got the Chariot again. That's so funny. You are definitely on your way since you got the Chariot twice here. You're on the move. You're making moves. Yes, I love that for you. Adaption. I like that. Oh, amazing. Okay, so underlying energy, you got the Death card, which of course, you know, doesn't mean death, but there is some type of ending here or some kind of transition that you're going through or that you've been going through or that you need to go through. Maybe there's some things or some people that you need to cut out of your life that you haven't just yet, and you're just like, should I or shouldn't I, right? Yes, it is definitely time for you to let those things go. Don't hang on to them if they're not helping you or if they're holding you back or holding you down or if it's any kind of a burden to you, right? Because you don't need to have that in your life. You can let it go anytime you want. You choose how you want your life and your environment to be and who you want in it, right? So it's time for you to cut those things out of your life, to let it go, to end some sort of clearing, right? Some sort of renewal or a rebirth needs to happen. You can't get these blessings until you let the old go, right? They won't come if you keep hanging on to what's no longer serving you. So it's time. It's time for you to let those things go. End it. End those things. You are charging full force ahead. You're like, you're not letting anything or anyone stop you anymore. You're like, no, I am highly focused. I am driven. I'm going after those things that belong to me, or those things that I need, or those things that I want, or those things that I deserve to have in my life. Because they're not going to come knocking at your door. I mean, sometimes they can, but most of the time, no. You have to go get what it is that you want. You have to take the first steps. You have to take action towards those things in order to make those things, appear in your life, in order for those things to manifest in your life, right? All right. Let's see why the Chariot card is there, Spirit. Thank you. Looks like you got 2 cards here. Oh, you got Ace of Wands and Eight of Wands. Wow. So both wands. You got 8 of Wands. I almost said 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands and 8 of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is brand new beginnings, a new start. This is like bringing out your creative side, right? Or being inspired, or having some sort of like opportunity manifest. This is all about your growth and your passions, but it is about you taking action, right? Which you are taking action here in order to make things happen, in order for this new opportunity or new beginning to begin. And it looks like it's going to come in quickly with the 8 of Wands. This is like something coming in rather fast, right? At a high speed. I mean, she's like flying and all these, she's like, I don't, which one do I choose to fly on today? You may have a lot of different like things to pick from, or, jobs to pick from, or different cars to choose from, or, you may have a lot of just opportunities to choose. And you're just like, oh, which one do I choose today? But whatever you choose, whatever you decide to do, things are going to start coming in really quickly, right? This is about making progress, or it could be a lot of messages coming in, but this is you moving in a really fast and focused direction, and you're gaining momentum, right? Things are happening. Things are moving. Maybe things were moving very slowly before. They were moving slowly last month, but this month, it's like things are really starting to happen, or they're really starting to manifest. But you're not sitting idle. You're making these new beginnings, these new opportunities come into your life. The challenge, you've got the 7 of Swords. So this is like uncertainty, or it says uncertainty, right? But this is about you needing to gather more information, because maybe in the past you were uncertain about your future. You weren't sure what direction to go in or what to do, right? And you needed to gather some more information, or know more, or be more resourceful in order for you to be able to move forward, in order for you to take the next steps. Or you've just been very cautious about the next steps, or the next, step to take. Maybe you needed to do a little bit more planning. But, there has been a challenge, right? Being certain. They're coming out in 2s. We got the Hierophant here, so you need to tune in. I like that there's like a old-timey radio there. You need to tune in to that wave, that radio wave, those thoughts and ideas. You need to tune into the right channel, Spirit is saying. Don't do things that you did before. Don't do things of the past. Learn from those things, right? And move forward. Because everything is brand new with the Page of Cups. They're telling you to do something that you love, right? Plant those new seeds. This is you having emotional new beginnings, starting brand new, but paying attention to those seeds, making sure that they're being taken care of, making sure that they're watered and everything is growing properly. So you could have been sharing some ideas with people and you weren't sure about it at first. Maybe you said some things to some people, or maybe you got directed to certain people and you said certain things to people, and now they're finally starting to take root. Those ideas are finally starting to manifest and come into action, right? And develop in your life, and you're finally maybe starting to finally see the fruit of it. But it's like you're heading towards something you really love. In the recent past, it says joy. So you are going to be feeling joyful this month with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebrations and friendship. Maybe making new friends. Having an attitude of gratitude. But being joyful with it, right? Enjoying everything that you have up until this point. Enjoying everything that you've worked so hard for, that you have gained. Maybe you will meet some new friends or meet friends that are, ooh, that's a lot. And I wasn't shuffling the other two that were down here. Come on, Juanita. Get it together. Why is the Three of Cups here? Oh, and you still got three of them. Okay. Well, you got more than three. They're sticking together. Jeez. Let's see what we got here. We got Five of Cups. So you're not you're not gonna be sad over things of the past anymore. It's like maybe you were, and maybe you were pulling your hair out in the past, and you were like, I am so sick of everything spilling, or I'm so sick of things going wrong. But it's like things are starting to turn around because you still have two cups here that are still upright, even though if things in the past didn't work out the way you planned it, things are starting to, yeah. I mean, a lot has happened. There's a tower. Maybe there was things that came tumbling down, in the recent past with the Five of Cups and the Tower card. But it's like you really had to cut things and people out, right? Or cut stuff out that no longer serves you or serves your highest purpose. It's like, oh, I'm so frustrated. Maybe you were really frustrated about things that have just recently happened, but it's like you've been needing to cut things out of your life. But this is about having new perspective, right? New insights. Or maybe you learned something new and you were like, yeah, it's time. Yeah, you're getting cut. Then you got the Ace of Swords here, too. This is like complete breakthroughs. You learn the truth of something, and maybe that's what, This kid looks happy here. Like, yeah, I'm cutting you out and I'm doing it joyfully. And it could be old friends, that no longer served you. It could be these envious people that were being frenemies, pretending to be your friend and then they weren't. But it's like you're fine. You're sitting pretty. You don't need them. You're like, yeah, I don't care. I'm fine. I'm fine by myself. I'm fine with myself because I am emotionally balanced. I am more mature than y'all will ever be. I can be stable without you guys. I don't need your guys' weird instability or your weird, fakeness, really. You probably will make some more friends and they'll be a lot better. They'll be more like you. But yeah, some things definitely happen. Wow, that was a lot of cards. In the present moment right now, it says adaption with the 5 of coins. This is kind of like maybe there has been a little bit of a struggle, you know, or maybe you feel a little bit isolated because maybe you have had, to let these people go in the past, or these friends or frenemies, or you're going to have to let them go this month because you might end up finding the real truth about them, that they weren't good people or good friends or whatever to begin with. So you're adapting, right? You're fine. You're adapting to everything because you're like a chameleon, right? I don't know if you're anything like me, but I'm fine with being alone, right? I don't I like myself. So maybe you're fine with being alone. You're fine with not needing other people. You're very adaptable. You have a lot of self-reliance on yourself. You're very resilient. Sometimes it's better to be alone than to be with people that are not good for you know, your environment. Man, a lot of these are just all want to just come out. And you got the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, and the Four of Cups, yeah. You're just like, no, thank you. Maybe they could be trying to come back into your life. And you're like, yeah, no, thanks. It could be trying to offer you some gifts or buy you drinks. I don't know. You're just like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. I don't need you in my life. I'm fine with you know, being with my partner, hanging out at home, having a couple drinks, or just, enjoying the company of my person, whatever, right? You're happy. Happy home, happy life. You don't need anybody else. You can rebuild your foundation. You don't need the help of anybody to rebuild your life or rebuild your foundation or rebuild yourself, right? Especially people that are fake. Like, I know I don't like fake people. No, you guys can stay over there. In the near future, you've got the Queen of Swords. It says reason. Does she need a reason, really? No. The only reason is that she doesn't like dishonesty, right? She doesn't like people that don't tell the truth. Because once you lie, it's like you are out of my life forever, or I will never trust you again, right? But this is about you speaking your truth, speaking your mind, making wise, honest decisions, cutting those things out of your life with that sword that she has in her hand. You're very clear-minded, right, about the things that you want and the people that you want in your life. So by the end of this month, you are making some clear, direct decisions and having clear, direct boundaries. It's okay for you to say no, you know? If you can't do it, you can't drain yourself completely, right? And not have any for yourself, especially for people that don't deserve it. And a lot of people don't deserve it, A lot of people just want to suck the life out of you, like energy vampires, or mooch off of you, or or just take. No. Boundaries. Boundaries. All right, why is the Queen of Swords there? Please show me clearly. Ooh. Ooh, you got the Fool. I like that. You are definitely going to be starting over. Brand new beginnings. I like that. She's got so much stuff in her purse that it's like all flying out. Like, oh my gosh. Your purse is full. Your life is full. Or it's going to be by the end of this month. You are trusting in the universe and trusting the things that you say or the things that Spirit is telling you. And you're taking that leap of faith, right? And you're starting over. You're having brand new beginnings. Enjoying all the new possibilities out there, or all the new people and things that you can gain by the end of this month. You're starting over. And you could start over with some different people in your life, because the old just isn't working for you anymore. And I don't blame you. Sometimes you gotta, like I said, with this death card, with the ending, sometimes you gotta end something in order for these new blessings to show up in your life. Underlying energy, you got the Moon. Yes, listen to your intuition. Pay attention to those synchronicities. Yeah. Notice all the illusions that people have been trying to put you in. You know? Pay attention to your dreams. She looks like she's sleeping here. Pay attention to your dreams, because you could get a lot of messages in your dreams while you sleep. Make sure you write them down. Try not to move when you wake up. Stay in the same position. Once you start moving, you start forgetting your dreams. But write them down. Write down what you can remember. I feel like there's going to be a lot of messages in your dreams, where Spirit is going to try to reach out and tell you things in your dreams. So let's actually pull out my dream cards. All right, Spirit. Oh my God, that's a lot. Why are you guys all coming out in chunks? They got a lot to say. We got Phoenix, Chasing, Coma, Escape. Oh yeah, Coma. That looks like this one. Wow. Both laying in the bed, just knocked out. Let's read Coma first. Coma symbolizes a temporary pause or detachment from reality, representing rest, reflection, or recovery. Dreaming of a coma suggests you're in a transition phase, needing to withdraw and recharge. It invites you to take a break, heal, and prepare for the challenge ahead. Though it feels like a pause, it's an opportunity for renewal. Ooh, I said that with a death card, didn't I? Then we got Escape. Well, chasing, maybe you're being chased in a dream and you're escaping from that. Let's read Chasing first. Or you could be chasing after something, but you're escaping from unwanted chains that are trying to hold you back or pull you back or pull you down. Chasing symbolizes anxiety and unfilled desires. Dreaming of being chased suggests unresolved desires or fears are disrupting your peace. The chase reflects inner restlessness and avoidance of issues. This dream urges you to confront your fears or desires directly, as running away will only prolong the struggle. Okay, confront. Confront your fears. Yeah, sometimes that's what I do in a dream. I confront what is scaring me, and then I end up like either flying away from it or somehow escaping it, right? Or I get bigger than that thing. Escape. Escape symbolizes a desire for freedom from a troubling situation. Dreaming of escaping suggests you're seeking to break free from limitations or emotional constraints. It's not always about running away, but about your soul's yearning for true freedom. The dream urges you to confront what you're avoiding and seek the release that will help you grow and move forward. Oh, I love that. And last but not least, this card is so pretty. You got Phoenix. Phoenix symbolizes resurrection. See, and I think I said that with this, like transformation, transition, a renewal or rebirth, right? Which that's exactly what the Phoenix is. Phoenix symbolizes resurrection, renewal, and the cyclical nature of life. Dreaming of a phoenix suggests profound transformation, emerging stronger after difficulties or pain. It invites you to embrace change, knowing that from endings comes new beginnings. The dream reminds you that through trials, there is an opportunity for spiritual renewal and growth. Wow, I love how it always ties together. I love that. Oh, and we kind of got two. I'll take the one that flipped upright and this one. You got bright ideas and innovative new inspiration. Test new ideas and break out fast. Take action on your ideas. Wow, and that was like in the very beginning of the reading. You got the Chariot twice, so you are taking action, or you're going to be taking action this month on any new ideas that pop into your head. They may not always be coming from you either. They could be coming from spirit, right? Then you got flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility. Versatility. Oh my God. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. Wow. Yeah. We all need to be a little bit flexible because then it makes life a little bit easier when we go through any kind of hardship, right? We need to stay flexible and be able to pivot when necessary because, the unexpected could occur at any time. So we need to learn to maneuver around things, right? Navigate through different changes. Be flexible, right? All right, my dear, that is the end of your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, you can hit that little like button. And then if you want to leave a comment, I would love to respond. And we will see you next time. Love and light.